Hello kids, Namaste bachcho, Hola. Today we are reading a story from the book Ladybird Stories for 3-year-olds, written by Joanne Stimpson and illustrated by Angela Peterson. The name of the story is Nigel's Toothache. Ben had a pet crocodile. The crocodile was called Nigel. Nigel was a very well-behaved pet. He kept his room clean. He wiped his feet. He ate up all his meals, especially when there was cherry pie. One day, Nigel didn't feel well. He left his egg at breakfast. He did not want to play. Nigel had toothache. Ben's mum rang the dentist. Nigel went upstairs to clean his teeth. He jumped into the bath and turned on the tap. He scrubbed his teeth with a body brush. It was just the right size for Nigel. Ben, Mum and Nigel set off for the dentist. "Sit down, Nigel," said Mr. Webb kindly. He tucked a napkin under Nigel's chin. "Now what seems to be the trouble?" Nigel shook his head sadly. "Open wide, Nigel," said Mr. Webb. Nigel did as he was told. Mr. Webb jumped back in alarm. He had never seen inside such a big mouth before. He had never seen so many teeth. "Thank you, Nigel," said Mr. Webb. "You can close your mouth now." Mr. Webb looked at his little mirror. He looked at his little instruments. He looked down at Nigel and scratched his head. Then he had an idea. He went outside to his car and fetched his toolkit. "These look more like Nigel's sides," he said. He laid out all his tools. "Open wide, Nigel." He knew what to expect this time. Mr. Webb shone his big garage torch into Nigel's mouth. He said. "What lovely clean teeth." "Ah," said Nigel. Mr. Webb prodded Nigel's back teeth gently with a screwdriver. "Ah," said Nigel. Mr. Webb tapped Nigel's front teeth gently with a hammer. "Ah," said Nigel. "Now I can see the trouble," said Mr. Webb. He reached out for his pliers and pulled a big cherry stone from between Nigel's teeth. "Ah, ooh, said Nigel. That was much more comfortable. Mr. Webb gave Nigel a pink drink. "Rinse please, Nigel," said Mr. Webb. Ben, Mum and Nigel set off for home. Nigel was beginning to feel hungry. They all went into the supermarket. Nigel pointed to one of the shelves. There were rows of tins. Next to them was a big notice that said, "New in cherry pie filling with no stones." The end. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, Story Club India. Goodbye.